Everybody of us have a financial goal or a financial situation where we have to reach at one point of time. But this point of time, that is the amount of time it is going to take according to our habits, according to our perspective, to each one of these points which we are going to discuss today in this book review. Yes, after listening all of these 5 points, you are going to know that how much amount of time are you going to take to reach your financial goal. It may be becoming financially free, or it may be becoming a millionaire, or it can be anything. A very good evening to you all. My name is Shubham Best and I welcome you all once again back to this amazing platform of YouTube named as Happiness Prime. Today, we have listed out 5 takeaways from the book The Millionaire Fastlane by MJ DeMarco. Yes, a book which is going to teach you about how you can change your perspective towards reaching your financial goals and what are the major factors which affects your business growth. So without wasting any time, let's start with the first point. The first point which we are going to discuss is there are 3 categories of the people who are reaching or who are in a way to reach their financial goal. First one, which is the slowest one or having the worst mentality while reaching their financial conditions, is the sidewalker. Second one is the slow laner, that is the people which are having some vision, or the people who are working but they are having a little bit shaky vision, that they are not completely sure or they are believing in the wrong beliefs. And the third one is the fast laner, which we all should become if we have to reach the goal of financial freedom very soon. Now, in this point, I am going to ask you about 5 different points which you need to answer me, and after that, you have to check the image given below in this blog. First question is, what do you think about primary income? Second question is, what do you think about money? Third question is, what do you think about time? Fourth question is, what do you think about destination and goals? And the fifth question is, what do you think about life? You have to answer me each one of these questions personally. You have to write down all of your answers. And whatever is your clever answer, whatever is the first thought which comes in your mind, you have to write it down in your notebook. And then you have to check out the image which has been included in the blog below. Now let's come to the second point, which is the mathematics of poverty and mediocrity people. Yes, here different kind of people defines different definitions of wealth according to their day-to-day habits or their vision. Wealth is equals to income plus debt. Now the thinking of poverty people, that is all the sidewalkers, according to them, according to their daily habits, according to their beliefs, according to the vision which they have, wealth is equals to income plus debt. That is all the incomes they are earning plus all the debt or all the loan which they are taking from banks or other people. That is defining their wealth. How good they look by taking money from somebody else and then purchasing something and then showing off to the whole world. This is a poverty mindset. This is a poor mindset. This sentence which you must hear, that is, poor money management cannot be solved by having more money. This you have to repeat. You have to just rewind this video once again and you have to listen to this sentence. Poor money management cannot be solved by having more money. Second thing is how the mediocrity people think, or how the sidewalkers think, or how the slow learner people thinks about this. Now you have to be self-aware of what kind of job you are having, or are you a developer, or are you a salesperson, or are you doing any kind of job. Then you have to be self-aware. You have to figure out by yourself that how you can imagine or how you can take the best meaning out of this possible thing which is mentioned down in the blog below. Here what is mentioned is wealth is equals to job plus market investments. Yes, job plus market investments. Now what does this mean? You are working in a job. Now that job is equals to hourly worked into the money which you are earning per hour. So this differs company by company. Now you have to figure out how much you can work, that is how much number of hours you can put into the work, and into that is multiplied by how much you can earn per hour. That defines your job, that defines your earnings from the job. Now second part, that is market investments. Now let's say you are saving 10,000 rupees monthly, or you can say you are saving 5,000 rupees or 20,000 rupees, or just an X amount which you are saving per month, but that is an average amount. Now you are investing all of this amount into stock market, or into FD, or into mutual funds, or into cryptocurrency, or anywhere in any of the investment sectors. You have to imagine, you have to understand this one thing, that the law of compound interest, the law of investments takes lots of years, that is 25 to 30 years to show their effects. So you have to understand this one thing, that you have to be self-aware while doing these conditions. You have to read everything which is mentioned below in the blog. Let's come to the third point, which is the mathematics of wealth, or the mathematics of the fast laners. Here, by the activities of fast laner people, or the businessmen, or the entrepreneurs, here wealth is defined by profit plus asset value. Profit, that is the amount of units or amount of products which you are selling per hour, multiplied by the amount which you are getting on one unit sold. This can vary person to person, and hustle to hustle, and hard work to hard work. The more you work, the more strategies which you are going to use, the more strategical mindset which you have depends on how much profit you can make. If it is a digital product, then I can tell you that the amount of time which is going to take to sell 100 products can be similar to the amount of time it is going to take to sell 100,000 products, because a digital product is not bounded by time limits. You can sell as many products as you want once it is built strategically. And now comes to the second part, that is wealth is equals to profit, that we have already discussed, plus asset value. Now what is asset value? You have to remember this one thing, that while building a business you have this leverage, you have this point that other people can pay you 5 times, 10 times the yearly profit of the business to capture that business from you, to take away that business from you, to buy that business from you. This is how it works when you start a business. Now let us come to the fourth point, which is the 5 fast lane commandments. If you are a small business owner, or if you are an entrepreneur, or if you are having some kind of business but you want to grow it, or you want to have some major upside effects or upside potential in your business, then you have to just listen and follow and execute all of these 5 points. First of all, be in control. You don't have to be dependent on one particular stream or one particular source. Either it is the lead source, either it is the money source, either it is the dependency on the audience, or it is the dependency of the products, or it is the dependency of the developer team. You don't have to be dependent on one particular stream. You have to be in control. Like, you don't have to depend on Google AdSense from your earnings. You don't have to depend only on Facebook, or only on YouTube, or only on Twitter, or only on Snapchat, or only on Pinterest for your lead source. You have to diversify each and every sector of your business. Each and every single sector you have to diversify it. Second, entry barriers. Each and every business is a copy of one another. Nothing is unique in this whole world. Everybody have tried and tested each and every single thing. So this world and these streams of business are already crowded. So you would like some particular aspects which you must have, or if you have these things, then it is definitely going to help your business. That is money, or extra lead source, or contacts, or business strategies, or knowledge about your business or particular stream which you are going to enter in. Or the sixth thing which might benefit you is an in-house team or a developer team or something which is going to support your business drastically. The third thing comes, which is need. Now, people always want their problems to be solved. So your business is going to grow on how much value are you providing to people and not on how much work you are doing for the people. Fourth point which we are going to discuss is the time. Now you have to focus on building a business which can work in your absence also. You don't have to make it completely dependent on you. A kind of business which needs lesser of your involvements once it starts growing to bigger stages. Fifth point is scale, and this scale is completely defined by the law of affection, which we are going to discuss in the fifth and the last point of this takeaways. Fifth point is law of affection. Law of affection works by this formula which I am going to tell you. That is magnitude into scale. Magnitude is how much value you can give to the people, and scale is how many people you can cover by giving up these much values to them. Values is you can educate them, you can solve their problems, you can make their life easier, you can make their business easier, you can somehow help them getting their life fixed, getting their business fixed, or getting their happiness back. So these were all the five major takeaways from the book, The Millionaire Fastlane. I hope you got all the values, and if you got to learn something very unique and something very best which you want our viewers to know about, then you must comment that value down in the comment section. We will definitely appreciate that. I hope you and your loved ones live a healthy, happy, and wealthy life forever. Thank you so much for watching this video.